And topping our news tonight at 5, 2 fatal head-on collisions in 2 days. Both happened within miles of one another. The latest happened this morning just before 5 o'clock, leaving one person dead and another hurt. CHP says a blue sedan and white Ford pickup hit head-on on David Road, just east of Highway 99. Officials say the driver of the blue sedan, 58-year-old Jose Hidalgo of Arvin, died at the scene. Another person was taken to KMC. The cause of the crash is under investigation. Now, this is near the same area where another head-on crash happened around 5 o'clock Monday morning, killing the driver of both vehicles and injuring 4 others. 40-year-old Horacio Cabrera died at the scene. The driver of the other car, 21-year-old Giovanna Salgado, suffered major injuries and was taken to KMC. CHP says Salgado fell asleep behind the wheel and ran head-on into Cabrera. 23 ABC's Christine Din spoke to Cabrera's family today. She has their message to the public. Christine?
It's unknown if today's fatal head-on crash was the result of someone falling asleep at the wheel, but that was the case yesterday. The Cabrera family says it was an accident that could have been prevented.
2 fatal head-on collisions in the same area within 24 hours. The Cabrera family says they cannot believe it. Lupe Cabrera cannot believe his brother Horacio was one of the victims.
No creemos que iba a pasar eso.
He says, "We never thought something like this would happen to us. We're all taking the death very hard. His daughters, his siblings, the whole family." Horacio's wife, Maribel Marin, says, "I really don't know what to do." The family says around 5 yesterday morning, Horacio Cabrera was driving a van full of co-workers to work on Wheeler Ridge Road when Giovanna Salgado fell asleep at the wheel of her car and drifted into the opposite lane, crashing head-on into Cabrera. He died at the scene, leaving 7 children behind, the youngest being 4 years old. Marin says he really loved his daughters. He worked hard for them. Every day, he said that everything he worked for was for them. Marin says his death was completely preventable and is pleading to the public to learn from the other driver's mistake. She says, if you know you are sleepy, if you feel you cannot drive, then pull over. Sleepiness took over that other driver, and that sleepiness is what put my husband to rest forever. He will never wake up.
The other passengers in Cabrera's van suffered minor to moderate injuries. Salgado had major injuries. If you would like to help the Cabrera family with funding for his funeral, you can call 203-1170. In the studio, I'm Christine Din, 23 ABC.